I think relationships are complex, they're difficult, they don't have to be, but they often are. And trying to figure this out and manage it and manipulate it on your own is just kind of foolish. You really need a counselor to help you, where you can say to that counselor, I thought I was marrying the dream. Very quickly or over time, it has turned into a nightmare, and I need your help waking up from this nightmare and knowing what to do. From New Life Ministries, this is Going Deeper with Stephen Arterburn. I'm Stephen Arterburn. And Going Deeper is all about taking the tough issues, the hard issues of life, looking a little bit deeper inside so that we can gain some insight into our lives. Hi, Steve Arterburn here. Thanks for joining me for Going Deeper. Years ago, I wrote a book, and I've had a lot of people say that they love this book. It helped them. They were in a really sick church. It was called Toxic Faith. It's still called Toxic Faith. I'm not talking to you about toxic faith. I'm more talking to you about another book I wrote, kind of avoiding Mr. Wrong. But I'm going to talk to you about Miss Wrong and Mr. Wrong. These are people that can really cause you a ton of problems in your life if you let them. The problem could be anything from minor irritation that just gets worse and worse or wears you down to somebody that takes total, inappropriate, unwarranted control of your life. Person number one. This is what we might call the conversational narcissist. They are the ones that interrupt at any time, feel the right to interrupt, don't care what you're thinking. Their stuff is more valuable than whatever you have to say. And you can't even get a word in edgewise. Now, sometimes it's not that they interrupt, but it's just that they dominate every conversation. And when you want to say something and they don't like what you say, they'll say stuff like, stop talking, or I don't care about that. That's a horrible thing. And if you're a person that can't handle somebody disagreeing with you, you ought to look at that. What is that? What did daddy or mommy do to you that caused you to not have a mature adult conversation with somebody that disagrees? There's another person, you could call this the straitjacket relationship. They want to control everything about you. And they will do everything they can. They'll shame you, they'll blame you, they'll criticize everything. They want control because they're so insecure. Any kind of unpredictable thing that comes up, anything that they can't foresee makes them very insecure. And so they want control. And man, is it ever difficult to live with somebody who just wants to put you in a straitjacket and constantly nag at you that you're not the person that they need. So that's number two. Number three, you could say, is the emotional moocher or the spiritual vampire. This is that person that sucks the life out of you because they're so negative and needy and helpless. And every time you talk with them, they just want more and more of you. They're like a giant tick. I didn't want to go with that analogy. I didn't forget that. But anyway, they are sucking the life and everything else out of you because they don't know of any other way to be. And, until you set a pretty good boundary, they're just going to continue to do that. Now, here's my favorite person of all, and that is the drama magnet, some call it, but I call it the drama manufacturer. These people need a movie company, and they should just film their own life, and every day there's a new drama. They take the least little thing, and they blow it up, and they create drama around it, and everybody gets victimized by it. There's only one way to deal with the drama production or drama magnet person. Refuse to play the part. Don't get on the stage or walk off the stage. Here's another one. We would call this person the jealous, judgmental person that you just want to go away. Because they're so jealous of everybody else, maybe of you, They are critical and judgmental, and they put everybody down. They're cynical, and it's all about what isn't right about a person, nothing about what is right about them. They really focus on all the negative junk. And then I would say this next guy would be number 6, liar, liar, pants on fire. That's who this is. You just have no idea. Are they exaggerating, minimizing, eliminating? Are they not mentioning stuff? You can't trust them. They are not truthful people. And then here's you could call them the tank. And this is that unknowing, insensitive, blundering person, like a tank, just rolls all over everybody and doesn't care about the destruction left in their wake. Maybe you have one of these 7 kinds of people in your life. Let me ask some questions. Do you constantly try to save this person? Are you thinking you could love them enough that you could fix this person? Do you dread seeing them? Do you feel totally drained after being with them? Do you get involved in the drama? Do they suck you in and now you're part of the play? And do they cause you to talk or gossip or be inappropriate with your words? And do they ignore this very powerful 2-letter word called no? Now, I think relationships are complex. They're difficult. They don't have to be, but they often are. And trying to figure this out and manage it and manipulate it on your own is just kind of foolish. You really need a counselor to help you, where you can say to that counselor, I thought I was marrying the dream. Very quickly or over time, it has turned into a nightmare, and I need your help waking up from this nightmare and knowing what to do. A lot of times we have all these assumptions about life or assumptions about people, and it's only when we get some help and somebody says this, now have you thought about this? Or have you seen it this way? And boy, the lights start to come on, and we have some different strategies of dealing with these very, very difficult people. And that's what I want for you. I want you to be able to take the poison out of your life by choosing good, healthy people. And any of these people that you're in relationship with, you could simply say to them, you know what? I don't have what it takes to be in a relationship with you right now. At a time in my life when I'm stronger, more focused, more courageous, maybe I can then, and I'll get back to you. Hope that's helpful to you. Don't feel like you've got to cure the world or cure the person you like the most. Let's let God do that. Until next time, have a great day and join me for Going Deeper. Thank you for joining me for Going Deeper. I hope something I've said may have helped just a little bit. If you have a question you'd like me to answer or comment, just email me at stevesocial@newlife.com. I'll see you next time.
If you want to support Going Deeper with Stephen Arterburn, be sure to subscribe so you never miss another episode. And if you know someone who would benefit from this episode, be sure to share it with them. See you on the next Going Deeper with Stephen Arterburn from New Life Ministries.